Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to share that we actually have over 200 attendees joining us virtually. We are thrilled to have such a large and engaged audience participating from different locations. Thank you all for being here, both in person and online. Let's make this a great session. In the next session, the psychology of wealth, beyond money to true prosperity. We will explore into the psychological aspect of wealth and its broader implication beyond monetary value. I am pleased to invite Dr. Sangeeta Kaur, founder of Emerging Journey Asia, to the stage for the first track session. Please welcome.
Hello, everyone. You must be hungry. You know, that session right before lunch and after lunch is the most. Okay. Are you guys okay? Right? Just now it's all about money, crypto, about entrepreneurship, startup. How do I keep my money? How much do I spend and all that? So thank you for having me here. Thank you to all of you. Okay. So when we talk about psychology of financial psychology or psychology of wealth, right? It's how you react, how you behave, how you feel, your thoughts, your action, your behavior, your habits towards financial, towards money. All right? And all these link down when you are very young, your parents, how they brought you up, how their view about money plays a very important role, how you spend your money now. Okay, so you need to address that, So, okay, we can blame the parents for once. Okay, so how you spend, your view, your feeling, your emotion, your thoughts, your behavior starts from your upbringing. That is one, from home. The second one is from your society, okay, the people around you. And the last will be your experiences. How do you view money? All right? So a little bit about myself. Okay, I love to speak, so stop me if it's 1 o'clock. Okay? All right. So when we talk about behavior, the psychology, right? So again, the nurture and the nature. I've explained this earlier about how we view, how we spend. You know, do we stinge? Do we spend lavishly? Okay? Do we keep everything? And then your mental and emotional well-being is not stable. That's very important. Okay, so what we know all this while is all about financial. What to invest? How am I going to spend it? You know, should I have property? Should I buy bonds? Should I save? And all these things. But when we talk beyond financial, this is where it affects your mental, emotional, and whatever that you are doing right now. Okay, so when we talk about traditional, it's about having the cash under my pillow, under my bed, in my bank. Okay, or I want to buy big car because it's more about materialistic, being big car, big house. I want to get this, and youngsters nowadays would love to buy house and buy car. And as Mr. Azadin mentioned just now, 53% credit card. Okay, it can be used for various reasons. All right, so when we talk about beyond financial, right, your wealth is your mental, emotional, physical well-being on how you view wealth. Okay, it's not just money. All right, got it? So when we talk about holistic, yes, we need money. We need money to go holiday. We need money to spend for our, daily routine life essentials. Okay, we need to take care of our well-being, emotional, have time for yourself, okay, and what you put inside here. So as you know, rubbish in, rubbish out. Okay, if you put good, positive in, you will experience, and trust me, it's not an easy journey to shift, but everyone able to do that. Okay. So when we talk about the aspect of wealth, okay, first you have mindset and attitude, okay, your growth mindset and scarcity mindset. Okay, your growth mindset, yes, I have used this amount of money, how can I recover? How can I spend? This is where your needs and your wants that Malik mentioned earlier, right? Do I want to grow? I want to be with people. Okay, I need to spend on my development. That is a growth mindset. But if I'm just going to keep my money, or I'm afraid to use this money, then it will be different. People say that, I want to be rich, I want to do this, I want to get that, I want to be prosper. But then, they are actually putting a lot of energy in lacking. You know what I mean? For example, okay, I want to get, just say for a girl, right, I want to get a new good handbag, expensive handbag. But then you start to think, oh, how do I don't have the money. So where is your focus? Your focus on the lacking of abundance rather than thinking about abundance. All right? And this is where when we start to worry a lot, we tend to look at the scarcity mindset, where I'm able to do it, no one here to help me, you blame others, and all these other things. All right? So, the next thing you need to do is influence your mindset on financial decision and behavior. Let me give you guys this intervention. It's called Worry Tree. Okay? So Google Worry Tree. If you are worrying about your money, you're unable to pay your bills, start to break it down. Things that you are actually worrying about and things that just playing in your mind. Okay? Okay, if it's just playing in your mind, meaning it's not something that you need to be worried of. Let the thought goes and refocus or shift your thoughts. Okay, it's something that you can work it out. 2, should I do it now or should I do it later? Anything that you can do now, start doing, planning and get it done so that it's out of your focus, so that you can do other things. If this is something that you need to do later, right, plan. When, how, what resources you need. Okay, because the moment you start to write, you are actually using your senses. Okay, you are using your eyes to look at it. Okay, you are actually feeling it. You are writing it. So these are what lacking in this new digital age where everything is on and it's here without communicating. All right? The next is emotional health. Your view. How your parents view money. How your spouse or your partner view money. How do you view money? So this is very important. Okay? I do have cases. I'm a licensed counselor. Okay, I share a little bit. Yeah? I do have cases where people come. Okay, after they go to AKPK, they'll come to Sangeeta. Or before they come to Sangeeta, they go either one. They are shopaholic because they feel that is their well-being. That is their self-care. That is not a good, positive self-care. That is a negative self-care. Okay, people think, I can look at social media, I can buy stuff online, I can go shopping. You know you are lacking, you don't have the money, and then you splurge. And then, at the end of the month, that's where you have all your debts. Okay? So this is not a good coping mechanism, so don't use that. Okay? The third one is social influence. If you mix or you surround yourself with people who look at money positively, look at handling their emotional and mental health positively, know how to build good connection, relationship with self and with others, then you will get the best of what you need. Okay? If you mix in a society or community who keep on condemning, looking into things, okay, and make you feel guilty because you are feeling good, then you are not with the right group of people. Okay? You need to have the bad friends and the good friends, okay? You need to evaluate. You need to see the bad and you need to see the good. End of the day, you need to make decision on how to move forward. Because no one can be you except for you. Okay. Okay, so when we talk about true prosperity, emotional, financial, social, and that is where your wealth. Okay? I have people coming to me and tell that, my spouse is not taking care of the household. I have to work everything. I have to look at everything. I have to pay for the kids, I have to pay for the house, I have to pay for groceries, and I have to pay for my spouse's expenses. Question is, evaluate your mental and emotional well-being. Is this something that you feel happy? Is this something that you feel nice? You feel good? If not, you have to make courageous conversation. It's so difficult to have courageous conversation. You know that? It's so difficult. Because we start to process and we start to think, that person might not be happy. That person might feel uncomfortable. The person is this, that person is that. What you are actually doing is reflecting your emotion, reflecting your thoughts to the person, and make believe that person is actually feeling what you are feeling. Okay? And this happened to all of us, to me also. Sometimes, you want to run away, you want to do stuff, you just reflect. Okay? So the moment you are mindful of your emotion, of your thoughts, of your action and your behavior, then you start to understand that courageous conversation is a must. It's how you communicate something that is so difficult for you to say. There will be consequences, whether it's a good one or a bad one, but end of the day, you let it all out. Yeah? So your mental and emotional is very important. The next one is financial, right? To look at your wealth, to be able to go holiday, to be able to buy things that you want, to be able to still have money when you retire, to be able to just splurge. That's another thing. Again, what I need and what I want. And when I am buying things, is it based on my emotional? Am I buying according to my emotional impulses? Or am I buying because this is what I really need? Okay, so you need to evaluate that. Okay, a lot of work, trust me, when you start doing it every day, it becomes a habit. And then it's auto. Okay? Talk about your financial to your parents, to your spouse, to your partner, to your kids. Okay? According to their age and developmental level. It's not just you talk according to your level because kids don't really understand, but put it in the way where they are able to absorb and see things and shift your belief about money so that it doesn't transfer to your children. Okay? Lastly is your social. Are you giving back to the society? Sometimes giving back to the society, you don't need money. By spending your time, okay, by talking to the person, okay, by being with a person or, help in the community, that is good enough for your wealth. Because the more people you mix, the more you listen, you start to process, and then you are able to see your true self. I always call this compass. Okay? Every one of us have our own value, our belief, our value compass. Okay? And it's okay that sometimes the compass go out of the direction. Okay? It's not okay when you know it's out of your direction and you don't bring it back. You don't align it back. Then it's not okay. And it shows that you need to talk to someone. Okay? So if you feel that I am unable to sleep or too much sleep, cannot eat, too much eating, your behavior affect others, affect yourself. For more than 2 weeks, talk to someone. All right? Okay, chill. You guys are so mental health just before lunch. Any questions so far? Any questions? No? Okay, so steps to achieve true prosperity. What do you think? Sorry? Say again? I tanya soalan. What is the steps to achieve true prosperity? You know? You don't know? Don't know? Not sure? Yes.
Is it investment?
Investment. Okay. Some more? Sometimes people say, I deliver a lot of babies, I'm prosper. You have kids with a lot of responsibility also. You spend so much also. Okay, what else? Investment? What else? Savings? Some more? Good financial planning? Some more? You know what you need? What? Sorry? PRS? What else? Okay, what you guys mentioned is what we believe, what we know about financial. Am I right? It's all about, I need to see it, I need to feel it, I know it is there. Okay, but when we talk about health, wealth, okay, sometimes you are unable to see it. Okay? First, the prosperity mindset. Okay? With the prosperity mindset, I know that if I'm going to invest, I'm doing the right decision by investing. Okay? There's no such thing as quick. I put in today, tomorrow I get so much. Okay? Then you need to view, am I coming from a growth, abundance mindset, or I'm coming from fear mindset? Okay, we have brought up with too much fear. Don't do this, don't do that. You know, you put your money here, you put your money there, don't take it, blah, 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 and everything. So we need to have a prosperity mindset. So every time you feel that I'm not good enough, I don't think people will help me, I don't have money, why, my life is like this, is like that, blame the parents, blame everyone. Shift, because that is not your reality. All right? The second one is strengthen your social connection. No one can live alone. You need to build connection. You need to talk to people. You need to connect with people. Because if you are alone, you don't learn things. You learn about how this person spend the money. You learn about how that person create wealth. Okay? All this. So build your social connection, not only for yourself, but you know how to give it back to the society. Okay? Third one is meaningful goals. Okay? Meaningful goals can be different for each and every one of us. Okay? Maybe if you can break it, my personal goal, my family goal, and break it into a larger, if you are in the community or in the society. Meaningful goal is very important. This is what I say, your value compass. I need to achieve, I have a goal. How do I achieve that? Trust me, your body, your mind gives your body signal. It doesn't want you to feel bad. It doesn't want you to feel pain. So it always gives you pleasure. Okay? So you need to understand that by having a goal, a meaningful goal that aligns with your values is very important. Okay? Boleh? But don't say I want to earn 10 million. Okay? Step by step. Okay? Unless you have that. Gratitude and forgiveness. Okay? We always say gratitude is very important, but we forget that forgiveness is equally important. All right? So, forgive. People say I forgive, but I don't forget, right? You just forget it lah. Okay, you don't forget the learning of it. But you can forgive so that, why? It's not for others, it's for you to move forward. It's for you to move on. All right? Hello? Okay. And the last one, foster mental and emotional well-being. And this is very important. Okay? People say that My mental is okay. I have client to tell me, I have no mental health. Do we have mental health? How you know we have mental health? You are able to what? Think. What else? Feel. Right? Very easy. So sometimes I joke around. I say, you sure you don't have mental health? That means you have no brain. Right? Because you need to have brain in order to have mental, your mind. And that's where you think. And what you think, what you feel is actually connecting to each other. And when it's connected, you cannot see because we are so used of physical that we are unable to see what it's not physical. Therefore, we say that we are okay, we don't have mental health, I'm okay, I can feel. How many of us teach about mental, emotional well-being? When you spend, do you feel happy or you feel, oh my God? And there's another thing that I like to hear people say, right? How much the damages. You bring out your family, you eat, then you say, I spend this much. Are you telling me what you spend is not a good thing? Are you saying that, what? Yeah, sorry, this is very nice. It's all about energy. Whatever you spend, feel good. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. That is where that mindset of lacking, that mindset of I don't have enough, that's the mindset of you will not be able to achieve your abundance. Okay? So you need to understand, don't say damages. Because you are spending for yourself. You are spending with a purpose, with a meaning. And you need to understand that. Okay? Question? Yes. You want me to come to you? You guys okay, yeah? Okay. Suddenly it's just quiet.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, I really like the point you mentioned the last thing, and I really feel curious about the meaning of feeling the guilt after after spending the money for dinner. It's not that much, maybe 70 ringgit or 100 ringgit, but this is for your family.
Yes.
But why we still feel guilty is not that even much of money.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the question is why?
Yeah, why I feel this way.
Okay. All these are, okay, we have developmental stages, okay? Who we are today from the time we were born right to whatever age, we have stages in life, all right? So how we are being brought up, okay? What information parents put into us, our society put into, our education put into, it comes into fear. It's always about fear. It's always about you feel guilty. It's always about people telling you, by comparing you, by showing you certain things. All right? And all these are stored in your memory. Mm-hmm. Okay? So you have your conscious and subconscious mind. Even though I feel so happy spending it with your friends, with your family, deep down, your subconscious will start to talk without you knowing, oh my God, I shouldn't have spent this much. I should have used this money for something else. My family don't even know the sacrifice that I do. How I'm going to survive. All these come from your subconscious programming that has been implanted from the day till now. Right?
Yes.
The only way you can move this programming is by you being mindful. So when you feel guilty, right? So you start to evaluate yourself. Why do I feel guilty? You will have the answer. So you start to write it down.
Write it down, yeah.
Okay? I mean, now with phone, you can just put it in notes, right? Why do you feel guilty? You will get the answer. And if you consistently doing it over and over again, there will be a theme. So whoever come by feeling this way is just a presenting problem. Okay? 90 to 80% is always presenting problem. But deep down, there will be some sort of, maybe some people, okay, the way they view trust, the way they view love, okay, the way they need the care and attention. So it boils down to the 10 to 20%. That is why by evaluating yourself, I'm not saying, oh, I feel guilty, just brush it out. No, you need to acknowledge it so that you can strike it off later by knowing, why do I feel guilty? You got what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a program since when we were young till whatever age we are today.
So it's the same way if I was feel the opposite about buying something and feel so happy about it. So it's just all programming since
Yes,
kid.
so when you buy something, okay, give me an example of what you want to buy.
I want to buy a bag.
Okay.
It's a local brand also. It's not that much, but I really wanted to get
Okay,
it. Yeah.
why do you want this bag?
Okay, first I want a bag a little bit big for carrying my laptop and stuff. And
Okay.
also it's unique and nice. And also I want something fixable for me. More useful.
Useful, right?
For my life as a student.
Okay, all right. So these are why I need this bag. Okay? Okay, you purchase this bag. So you have an understanding there's a purpose. Meaningful goals, meaningful purpose. I need this bag because it's unique. Okay, that's a purpose, right? Why you're
Yes.
buying it?
Yes.
I need to put my things in my bag. It's quite meaningful because you can put things. That's a purpose also, right?
Yes.
So when you have that, you feel happy. Okay?
Because I achieved it.
Because
kind of,
yes, because in your mind, this is what I want. This is, I can put stuff. So it's the same. It's just that most of the time, we start to look at the negative and make believe that this is what currently happening to us. And that mindset need to shift. Okay?
Yes.
People invest. Sometimes people invest, they fear. Right? You see people put the money in the bank because they say bank is the safest. No bankers here, huh? Okay? Right? You say the bank is the best, I keep there. Right? But then you know that your money can grow in different areas. You invest, right? You purchase property. You do so many things. But then your past belief, your parents might have, share this with you, or your people around you say, don't invest in other place. It's all fraud. Just put your money in the bank. That's the safest, right? So that belief has been there for many, many years, and you think that's the right place, that's the right place. And some people are afraid of the banks also. They keep their money all in their house. Then they're afraid. I have all these millions in my house, and then I start to have dogs, guard dogs, I have CCTV, at night I cannot sleep. Is that wealth? You are torturing yourself. Can you see? Because my belief, my parents, my relative, my society say, don't keep money in the bank. If anything, you only get 250,000. 100,000, yeah, 250,000. Right? The rest gone. So I better keep it at home. But then you are not peace. So this is what we say, to create wealth, whether it's financial, peace of mind, everything, it must come within you. And all this programming from a very young age.
Yes.
It's not an easy task to shift. All right?
Okay.
Thank you. I can ask.
Just to make it like in a one sentence so I don't take everybody's time. Okay, if I want to say I want to change my mindset about viewing the money, what is like one thing you give me to change this mindset about money? As a student, also as a wife. I know it's a big, so
No,
general.
because I have so many, I'm going to share what I do. Okay? For me to feel abundance, I have different currency in my wallet. Yes, I have, the pounds, I have a US dollar, I have the rupiah. There are moments where I want to spend, I take out the rupiah. The moment that, it's how I program myself. Then I take out my US dollars. Why? Because when I have different currency, indirectly I put in myself that whatever you earn, whatever that you're going to spend, end of the day, do you feel good about it? Not from the external value, but internal. Because external, I can be happy anywhere, anything. People say, people do, people give, I'll be happy. But internally, do I feel happy? And that is what missing. People don't see inner, they see external just to show, just to get things done without looking. That's where you need to understand.
Yes.
And another thing that I do, I think this I can share with everyone, which I feel that I need to share with everyone is, I say these 4 words, okay? I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Okay? Okay, this is an ancient Hawaiian, intervention. I love you is not to say that I love you, it's about I loving myself of whatever past that I have done. I'm sorry for whatever past I've gone through. Okay, please forgive me, forgive what I've, forgive me. Okay, I love you, I'm sorry, and thank you. People forget to say these words to themselves. They always tell I love you to everyone. Okay, sometimes I say I love you to my money. I say I love you to my bed. I say I love you to my organs. I say I love you to so many things. Trust me, while driving also I can say I love you.
For my cat also.
Yeah, right? So when you start building, when you start saying this, okay, over and over again, you will view it differently, not only in terms of financial health, you also look at wealth. The people that you don't like, after some time you say, right, it doesn't matter, because everyone have their own journey. Okay? So you already tell me to stop.
Okay,
So before we stop, I want you guys to get some energy. I feel so... Okay, can all of us stand? Okay. Okay, can? Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let's do a fun activity, okay? Okay, imagine your left hand is a gun. Your right hand is a gun. And your left hand is a bunny. Bunny, okay? So your left, go to your right. Okay? All right? So your bunny must run away from the gun, huh? So let's do this together. Run and the gun chase. Okay, when you go to the side, you swap. You swap. The gun don't shake. Okay, gun don't hop, yeah? Then off the target. Swap. Is it easy?
Very hard.
No? Okay, this is how from today you need to shift your mindset slowly, and then when you are comfortable, it's automatically very fast. Okay? And there's a science behind this activity. It's called brain gym activity. It's where your left hemisphere and your right hemisphere of your brain start to reconnect, and then after some time, it will be easy. So thank you so much.